Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. The reason why I tilt my head like this is because my glasses just reflect all the light so you can see the blinds and everything in my glasses. And I don't like that because you can't see my eyes. But anyway, I hope y'all are doing well. Today has been really slow. It feels like maybe it's because I've been in the house all day. But anywho, um, God has just been really speaking to me so much. And honestly, before I posted this video, I had to just have a coming to Jesus meeting and say, God, I need some inspiration. I need for you to say what you need to say to me and through me so that it can be shared with your people. And before I knew it, I was opening up the Bible app, and they have devotionals now. Every single day they have a devotional, and with the devotional they have a video and a prayer that you can read and save to the profile or whatever. And it just really went in line or was in line with what God was already speaking to me about being a faithful servant and being patient while being a servant. So, sometime last week, God spoke to me and said these exact words, okay? I quote, "You gotta be in until the end to win." I'll say it again. You gotta be in until the end to win. For me, I was like, of course, every time God speaks to me, it's like my mind is blown, okay? Because, of course, I wouldn't think of this. I wouldn't have thought of that. I wouldn't have thought, oh, yeah, I gotta be patient and wait. Or I wouldn't have thought those exact words. So it was just so wonderful because when I opened up that devotion and I read it and I listened to the video, it literally mirrored what God spoke to me. Because I've been so anxious and worried about what the future holds. And in His Word, He tells us not to worry about tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is a whole nother day that takes care of itself. It should take care of itself. We only need to be focused on today and what we got going on today and what we're doing today and what He has us doing for the day, not next week, not next month, next year, because for one, that's very tiring to try to figure out, okay, what's God got next? What's going on? Like, no, let God handle that. Let Him be your guide. Don't try to be the guide for God. That doesn't work out. So, like I said, that revelation about waiting and waiting on Him specifically to be the guide and be the light for my path, it just really, I don't know, like sparked a fire in me. And I really hope that, the message does the same to you all, because in life sometimes we get really frustrated when things aren't going our way, or when we don't sense God moving, or when we feel that He isn't talking to us, or whatever the case may be. When things aren't happening right then the way we want it to, we start to get anxious. And at the end of the day, God doesn't want us to be anxious. The Bible says be anxious for nothing. What are you anxious for? There's nothing to be anxious for, because at the end of the day, like God says, you got to be in until the end to win. Meaning, when He comes back, when He speaks to you about what your next move is, whatever it may be, you have to be in until He speaks to you to move until the end to win, or to get what He has promised for you, or what His plans are for you, or what His will is. You have to be in it and to the end. You can't be a quitter. You can't give up when you start getting anxious or when you start getting nervous because you don't feel him moving. I said in one of my previous videos that God is always working in the background because he's always moving. He's always 5 steps ahead of us. Maybe more. Definitely more steps ahead of us than we can imagine because he's planning something big. So for those of you who feel like you want to give up right now, or you don't feel him moving, or you don't, feel like what he said to you is coming to fruition, or you don't have faith in him, what I have to say to that is don't give up. Don't give in, because at the end you'll win, and the prize he has for you, the miracle he has for you, is even greater than you can think of. Even greater, like 10 times greater than you would have thought in your mind. So, keep in there, stay in there, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen because God said it would. So guys, I hope you have a good rest of the evening, and I really hope that this video has given you some inspiration. So don't forget to follow, subscribe, like, all that good jazz, and I will talk to you later. Bye.